Hi everyone, welcome again to this space created for you. A Shoot for Life give you a warm welcome every single day that we have the chance to share with you our knowledge and also to talk with you about these different topics that we choose exactly for topics about the quality of life and also the grieving process. Today, like the name say, we're going to talk about the grieving, but today is about the reforming process, about the grieving. The reforming loss, giving a meaning to grief. What we would like to talk is about what we need to start to understand again about the loss, or the meaning of the loss, or even the meaning of the death. Remember that this is one space created for the reflection and also for learning. And for that reason, we would like to know also your comments and suggestions to improve our different topics that we're going to talk every 15 days in this space created for you by Assure for Life. Knowing that, we would like to start talking about the grieving, and also that moment when we are trying to understand again the life after the loss and understand the life after an important loss that we have is start to understand how we're going to deal with that the rest of our lives, how we're going to live with that space, that empty space that comes with the person that is not with us again. So it's also not only the grief, the process of understand the death. It's also a struggle, an internal struggle that we have to face during all the process. It's not only for 1 month or 6 months or 1 or 2 years. That depends of the importance that we give to the situation, or even to the person that ones that we live with. So it's important to see that this is not about the time or when I'm going to understand or realize about the grieving meaning or the reforming meaning. Is also about how I am facing this situation and how I can do the best situation, not only for me, also for the family and the friends that are involved also in this situation. Sometimes we have some feelings connected with the grieving process. Will be also the feeling of empty, or feeling a little bit of bitterness, remembering the person that is not part of our lives today, or even some situation, or when we break up a relationship that have a big meaning for our lives. And that kind of feelings are also connected with some different situations or some different new representations that we're going to have to our lives. For that reason, we would like to introduce to the topic of reforming the grieving process, reforming the loss, with this quote that we had for you. During the grieving, we face the choice between, sorry, during the grieving, we face the choice between allowing a part of ourselves to disappear with them, or renewing life by strengthening the legacy, learning, memories, and experiences live with them, which led us to consider a new meaning of life project. We are in this internal struggle, like I said it before, between two different situations. Like there is one part of ourselves will disappear with the person that is not with us, and that part of ourselves we start to miss it a little bit, because that is in some situation is like a shape of ourselves that will disappear and will become in a new shape, with a new body, with a new way to see the life. And also it comes with these topics that we told you with the quote, legacy, learning, memories, and experiences connected with that person that we lost and also that was so meaningful in our life. For that reason, we need the enough struggle to give a new meaning for this pain or this sadness feeling that also is connected with some memories or experiences that we previously lived with our departed loved ones. This is a part of the process, the renewing, and also how it involves the family and also the friends and ourselves during this process. Something that we need to reflect and question a little bit is about these three different topics that we have in this slide. Throughout this process, we're going to first to question our beliefs and also the meaning of justice and injustice. Sometimes we believe that a good person it must not believe or it must not experience suffering in life. And that is something that we believe because we need to justify every single thing that we do or not do and freely. For that reason, we start to question that kind of situation. Why this person has to live just 5 years or 8 years when we have to live the loss of a child? Sometimes we talk about a person that was so productive, so inspired, and we start to think why that person dies in that way. It must be another one. It must be another way. But when we have that uncommon, irrational uncommon thoughts, also we need to reflect about the bad things and bad situation. We always must be connected with bad people. That is not reality, and also is something that irrational that we must believe during our entire life. We need to recognize that not always the good things always happen to the good people, and also that is connected with the situation with the death, that sometimes we need to recognize like something that happens normally to every single person. We're going to die, and also we're going to have different ways to die, but we need to recognize that this is the reality and also see it in an objective way. Our beliefs is something that is start to question in this reforming stage, but also start to become some questions about what our life has been like by his side or her side. How we going to live, find new realistic ways to see the life, knowing that the way that I am living will be different without this person. And we start to see that life is not the same, and also we are not the same. One part of ourselves start to see the life like, hi, I need to recognize this, like something is happening and is new, and I need to confront this situation in a different way, because previously sometimes we don't reflect about how we react and how we would like to change that new connection and also that new way to see the life. For that reason, it's important to see how we're going to understand the life now and how we understood the life before this meaningful loss. And that kind of things are important to reflect in this stage of reforming, because we previously think about the life in a different or on a specific way, and after the death we start to see the life like something that we need to see like, I am the person or the main character of the life. I need to do things and also start to do actions that will be different, and also that I am still being, or I will be also the main character in this life. Other thing that we need to reflect will be what I learned about this experience, what I learned about the person that is not with me anymore or now will be with me anymore. What kind of things I have to have this kind of list where I can also remember all the things that I learned, and I will be with this new objective or this new goal to share all the experiences, all the legacy, all the values that this person share with me. And also I value too much that I would like to learn or even to teach to other person. That legacy is the thing that I need to reflect a little bit more about the things that I would like to take of the person, and also that I would like to share with the other people, with my children, with my friends or other family members. And the last thing that I need to reflect in this reforming process is the things that I need to let it go. Hi everyone, welcome again to this space created for you. A Shoot for Life give you a warm welcome every single day that we have the chance to share with you our knowledge, and also to talk with you about these different topics that we choose exactly for topics about the quality of life and also the grieving process. Today, like the name say, we're going to talk about the grieving, but today is about the reforming process, about the grieving. The reforming loss, giving a meaning to grief. What we would like to talk is about what we need to start. And the last thing that I need to reflect in this reforming process is the things that I need to let it go. Let it go is also to leave the past how it was and start to give the permission to the forgiveness, not only with the person. If something happened and it was connected with anger, with a fight, with some conflicts, we need to forgive to ourselves, to the because the things that we can see, that we can say, or that we stop to do, or even that we do all the time with the same person, we need to forgive first of all to ourselves, and that will help you with the guilty feeling that sometimes comes with the grieving process. The feeling of something is not enough, something start to feel like missing, or even I was not fair with the person. It's important to let go the things that happened in the past, and also things that you need to forgive, connected with the person or connected just only with yourself, to go with the next situation. Also, we like to close this topic with a quote that will help you also to see the reforming in a completely way. We need also to have in account the process like something that we need to see, like this will help me to connect with all the feelings that I am experiencing right now, and also is stopping me to see this grieving process like something that will help me with the process of growth or development. And also we need to see new ways to reforming the loss and also giving a new sense. This reflection offers the chance to see things from other perspective and has the sense of facing what we have lived through with less pain and anguish, with more hope and strength to move forward. This is the way that I can take the pain and also the suffering like a way to go with strength with the life and move forward from this situation to the new life that I need to live and see that I have in front of my eyes. One of the things that will help us all the time will be start to see one specific situation, like I need to see this new way to think about the death, and also with my physical suffering I need to see how I am connecting with suffering, with the loss, with something that I can control anymore and also now it is in the past. So try to change again and see the thoughts that are coming to yourself and say, this is connected with the past and I need to accept it. Like we previously talked in the previously conference about the acceptance. That is the process that we need to do to complete all these stages connected with the feelings. The acceptance will help you to complete the thinking renewing, and in this renewing process comes with the attitude. If you become to be a person that is connected with with the thoughts, will be connected with the attitude, because then your thoughts are not connected only with the past. Then you start to have an attitude connected with the present, and also will be connected with the reality and your thoughts and your feelings, and also your attitude and action will be connected again with the present step by step. Now, knowing this, how we are a little bit more stopped before to come with the reforming process, we need to know what is the reforming, the meaning of reforming. Also, we will share with you a general concept about the reforming, but it will depend of every person that comes or even develop the process of reforming the loss, because sometimes some people start to reforming 1 or 2 years later, because some person comes with the life, or even they change the job, and that is connected with the loss, and they start to reforming the meaning of the loss or the meaning of the death with a new situation that have also the same feeling. Sometimes there's other people that connect with the death with a new concept, and it's personal, not always is the same, but we have some general concept that it comes like this. Reforming is be willing and work to discover the learning, life lesson or change that will bring a positive or healing impact, reduce suffering, and improves the quality of the quality of a future life. This involves the way that I can have the chance to discover a new way to see the lesson and also the experiences that I lived with this person that is not with me in this life anymore. And also we need to see that will help us to create a new quality of life for the future, and not only for that time, will help you also with the present. Start to see this reforming like the way that I can heal myself and also heal my family and the life that is around me. knowing that also the death is natural and a new stage of life will become after the death, but also the way that I will see the life and how I will connect it with that. For that reason, we create, or also we bring to you some ways to promote the reforming, because also we can have the meaning, or we can have clear the concept of what it is reforming, but also there comes a question like how I can reform in the life, how I can reform in the death, how I can reform in a loss. And also it's different when we have a loss, or when we have a break, or when we lost a job. In a specific situation will be connected with the loss of a person, but also one of these tips will help you with any other situation that you need to reveal in your mind, and also connect of the way that you can see it in different ways. Reforming the loss will be how I can reforming. We have the first key, like honoring this story, the history. Sorry, honoring the history is different from honoring a story, because the history becomes with all the situations that you lived with the partner, with the friend, or with your parents, and also is the way that I can be connected with all the experience or memories that I have with that person. What you have to live together and you experience can be the light that guides to you towards the reforming and rebuilding of your own meaning after the loss. This quote will give you the chance to start to see all this situation and the experiences and memories like the light that will give you the chance to see how I can create and reforming again the life, the meaning of the death, and also the meaning of the life. We have to remember that we are also living a situation that is difficult for us, but also we allow you to understand how the people around you have a specific role, and also how they can help you with that process, and how they will connect with you to honoring the history of the person. Will also give you the chance to see a new way to be part of the legacy, not only to yourself, also for the family. There are some projects and also some tasks that we would like to complete after the death of our partners. So one of the things that will help you with the reforming process will be honoring all the history connected with that partner or that departed person that is not with us anymore. One of the things that will help you also will be resilient. Also, we have other quote, only when people can find meaning in their adversity can they integrate it as part of their story. When you can find the meaning of something that makes you feel an intense feeling, like a deep pain or a deep sadness, we start to understand the meaning of that feeling. Like the same, like joy or grateful, if we have a sense connected with the feeling, also you will have the chance to see that new way to be part of the feelings to your own story, and also completed the story of the departed loved ones. We need to consider in some way that face the way that you face the adversities before will help you a lot to connect a little bit more with this situation. And remember that this is a new way to confront this adversity, but also you previously have experience with a conflict with complicated situation that you had before, and try to remember how you solve it, how you get the help, and also the things that you learned during that crisis situation or conflict situation. The next tip will be take time to reflect. Not all the time, and also in this new era, is possible to take time to reflect and let us just to give us one moment to think about all the situation that is happening and how we are involved about the situation, about what happened, about the story, about my role in the part of loved one's life. And we need to see that, take the time that you need to face the grief and reforming. There are some people that start to reforming after many time before, many time after, like, hey, I take a little bit more time with this grieving process because not all the time I have the specific moment to see this situation like part of my life. Most of the time I was denying all the situation, and now I have the time to reform this loss. We now have different tools to see this situation and also to reforming. We can have like the possibility to greet, the possibility to draw, or look the photographs that you have with the departed person, and some notes or some letters if you have that situation, like when you start to greet to yourself or even to the partners, each others. That will give you the way to rebuild that connection with the person and see the feelings that are also connected with the departed loved one. Not always will be connected with the sadness or with this deep pain. Also, if you have photographs that makes you laugh, or these recorded videos that reminds you the personality of that person, that was a funny person, that was an energetic person, or even there was this serious person that makes you laugh with some different jokes, will give you that chance to connect again with the person. And also reforming will be connect with the memory and will give you the chance to frozen that memory and take it again every time that you need it. The other key will be acceptance and forgiveness. As we previously talked with the conference about the acceptance, we have a lot of quotes, a lot of kids, and a lot of different topics when we talk about the acceptance stage with the grieving process. So also we have a little quote here: the acceptance and forgive, it allows you to appreciate and be grateful for what you have experienced, and allows you to regain self-esteem and confidence. We need to also give the chance to accept all the situation, how it happens, with a realistic point of view. And also how I previously talked about the forgiveness. The forgiveness becomes before or even first from ourselves. Then it comes the forgiveness for other person. This reduces the stress and anxiety, because the acceptance will give you the chance to stop the conflict and also accept how this situation is now in the present and how it is at the moment. Will connect to you with some feeling like satisfaction, and also the purpose of this personal situation, how you're going to see, and how will be the way that you can also connect with other people with the acceptance and also with all the situation how it was. Also we have the other key, that is work on rebuilding the future. Choose to learn, grow, and make better decisions and find new purpose in life. This is the way like we can open our hands to have new ways to see this new reality. Also, we have the chance to become a new person and become a new things that we need to work a little bit more. Sometimes in the grieving process, we don't accept a new role or don't accept that something is lost for the rest of our life. For that reason, we deny a little bit the existence of different realities. In this way, to reveal the future without the part, the loved one, is also the way that I can take the chance that the life is giving me again. Like that part of me die with the person that is not with me anymore, but also a new life becomes the life that I will rebuild again. I have the chance to reconstruct again the life, and also we give you this sense of security with your life and also the life of the others that maybe will be in conflict with this situation, and also how the life will be without the person. Give a new meaning of the death will give also a new meaning of the life, and also you will appreciate most all the chances, all the opportunities that will become with this death. And the last key that we have is ask for help. Normally we always give you this key, like not something that you can ask just in the bad moments. Also will give you the chance to see the reality how it is, with the strength that you need to see the situation, and also being objective to accept the situation. When you need to ask help is the moment when you can go from the stage of denial to the stage of acceptance, because for you maybe it's so difficult to see the new life. It's difficult to accept what is happening and also accept a new role or accept the future without the person. For the reason ask for help is also connect with people that will help you to accept this process and accept the reality and accept the new way that you are living the life, or that you will be living the life. Acceptance is also the way. Ask for help will be the way that I can complete the reforming process. Not always we need to reforming in the grieving process. Acceptance will be the last stage in the grieving process, but we add the reforming like the way that I can see the death, like something that will happen in different moments in our lives, how I can be in charge of the situation. And also reforming will give you the chance to see the life in a new way and also give that message to other people, how I can reform it and how I reform the death in the best way. So ask for help will be the chance to go through this process with the support of family, friends, or a professional person that will give you a chance to go through this process with less pain, or even understanding the pain to be in charge of them. Note that we would like to close with this quote that involves almost all the topic. Resignifying losses allows us to suffer a favorable, positive, and constructive personal transformation. We know when a person has death, has dealt with his or her losses in a healthy way, when in spite of their challenges, his or her life has changed for the better. In this moment, when we reforming the death, we understand that this personal situation will change the way that I see all the death, all the losses that I have lived before. And that will give you also the chance to see different situations connected with the loss of a person or a loss of something meaningful for me in a different way. For the reason we talk about the resilient will be the way that I can add a new tool for me during the adversity or crisis situations. Reforming the meaning of the loss or the meaning of the death will give you the strength and also the power to see this situation in a different way, with more control and with more strength to confront and also face in a different way. Now this, we would like to thank you all for giving us the chance to create also a new space connected with the process of the grieving, and also a space for reflection and space for learning, and a space where we can also talk about something that is important for us and also add more quality of life. Remember that if you are a Sure for Life member, you have different benefits like counseling sessions, and also without additional charge. And if you are not a Sure member, you can also access to our YouTube channel and see our different conferences about quality of life and also grieving process. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, even Facebook and Instagram pages. We have our website also, Assure for Life, and if you would like to connect with us to be member or ask for the counseling sessions, you have also there the WhatsApp number and email contact. Remember that we have coming conference June 5th, that will be embracing a productive lifestyle in the senior years, and May 19th that will be starting a new navigating life journey after loss. Those will be the June and May conference, and we would like to also see you again with your suggestions and comments about the different topics that we have for you. And remember that Assure for Life is what we always serve.